never gonna force myself to be in relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, you know, let her do her thing, and if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted.
It's constantly changing, and I don't know, I think that's just...
It always starts the same way, doesn't it? You're casually scrolling through Instagram, minding your business, when BM, there it is. A photo so tender, so ridiculously intimate, it makes you question whether you've ever truly been in love. That's exactly what happened when Selena Gomez quietly dropped that cozy, heart-melting snapshot of her and Benny Blanco wrapped in each other's arms. No dramatic caption. No big reveal. Just one frame that screamed, "This is real." And suddenly, the internet exploded. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Because this isn't just about a girl finding love. It's about that girl, Selena Gomez. The one we've watched grow up on screen, the one who's been through public heartbreaks, music highs and lows, health struggles, and fierce comebacks. And that guy? Benny Blanco. The producer with hits for days, a quirky sense of humor, and let's be honest, a history that some fans weren't too sure about. Now throw in the emotional hurricane that is Justin Bieber. Cue the drama, the nostalgia, and oh yes, the protective instincts of the entire internet. But beyond the headlines and social media noise, there's a bigger story here. One about timing, growth, self-respect, and learning how to love the right way. So grab your matcha, settle into that cozy blanket, and let's get into this wildly relatable, slightly chaotic, and low-key beautiful saga of love, growth, and letting go. Let's set the scene. One seemingly normal day, Selena Gomez casually posted an Instagram story, one that showed Benny Blanco holding her in a sweet, quiet hug. No dramatic lighting. No designer red carpet moment. Just the raw kind of love that usually hides behind closed doors. Fans were caught off guard. After all, most didn't even know they were dating. And now, boom. A 6-month romance unveiled with a single frame. No PR stunt. No buzzwords. Just vibes. And right on cue, the internet split into two camps. OMG, this is everything. Wait, that Benny Blanco? Yes, that one. The same Benny who once made less than glowing comments about mainstream pop stars in a resurfaced interview. Awkward? Slightly. Fatal? Not quite. Because Selena wasn't having it. She jumped to her boyfriend's defense faster than you can say rare beauty, clapping back at critics with confidence and clarity. Her words? "He's still better than anyone I've ever been with." Mic dropped. But what really caught people off guard was how unbothered she seemed by the noise. For someone whose relationships have always felt like public property, this time it's different. So the question isn't why she's with Benny. It's how this love changed her. It's impossible to talk about Selena's new relationship without acknowledging the ghost of relationships past. Specifically, Justin Bieber. For years, Yelena was the ship that refused to sink. They were Hollywood's young love fairy tale, complete with romantic duets, messy breakups, emotional rebounds, and fans who practically had loyalty badges. But behind the glossy photos and tabloid covers was a relationship that felt exhausting. Constantly on and off, filled with rumors, cryptic lyrics, and enough Instagram drama to fuel a Netflix docuseries. So when Justin married Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber, it felt like the end of an era. Sort of. Because every now and then, headlines still whisper, Justin reacts to Selena. Selena shades Justin? Hailey posts something suspicious. It's a never-ending loop. And now, with Selena in a new, thriving relationship and Justin facing public speculation about bumps in his own, fans can't help but draw comparisons. Is Justin really happy? Does Selena's glow-up hit a little too close to home? And most importantly, does it even matter anymore? Let's talk Benny. Not the Hollywood heartthrob we'd expect. No six-pack paparazzi beach shots. No high-profile Model X's. Just a quirky, brilliant music producer who's somehow snuck his way into one of the most talked-about love stories of the year. People questioned it at first. Heck, even longtime fans of Selena were skeptical. But the more we saw them together, the more it made sense. Because Benny isn't trying to outshine her. He's not feeding off the attention. He's simply there, holding her hand, supporting her projects, laughing at her jokes. In a world where celebrity love often feels curated, Benny and Selena feel like that couple in a coffee shop that makes you smile for no reason. They feel human. And maybe that's exactly what she needed. Now here's where the story gets personal. Because what Selena said in that quiet moment, that quote that inspired this whole article, is something most of us have felt, but rarely say out loud. At the end of the day, I don't want to force myself to be in a relationship. It has to be natural. It's a sentence loaded with freedom. Because we've all been there, trying to make something work that just doesn't. Staying because of comfort, or hope, or fear of starting over. Selena's shift? She stopped trying to force it. She let go of the pressure. And in doing so, she made room for something real to enter. That's the kind of clarity that doesn't come from another person. It comes from the hard work of self-reflection. From the long nights and tough talks and quiet therapy sessions. And now, when she says she's found someone who feels like peace instead of chaos, we believe her. There's something so undeniably powerful about watching someone rise. Not in a flashy, headline-grabbing way, but in the quiet strength of choosing better for themselves. Selena's journey isn't just about finding love. It's about becoming someone who's ready for it. She's more than her past relationships. More than a tabloid headline. More than someone else's muse. She's a woman who's built herself back from heartbreak, illness, public scrutiny, and pressure. And emerged softer, stronger, and surprisingly funnier. Seriously, if you're not watching her cooking show, you're missing out. So when she says Benny is the best thing that's ever happened to her, it doesn't mean her story is over. It means she's writing it on her own terms now. Okay, let's be honest. No one had Selena Gomez defends Benny Blanco and reveals a 6-month relationship on their 2025 bingo card. But that's what makes it great. It's unexpected. It's real. It's messy in the way real relationships are. And maybe the biggest plot twist isn't the relationship itself. It's that Selena doesn't need it to validate her. She's not flaunting it. She's not hiding it. She's just living it. And that's the kind of relationship we should all root for. Maybe it's this. Love doesn't always come when you chase it. Happiness doesn't always look the way you thought it would. And peace, true, calm, quiet peace, is sometimes the sexiest thing of all. Whether you're single, coupled up, healing, or thriving, Selena's story is a reminder that we're all figuring it out. That it's okay to want more, to expect more, and to not settle for chaos dressed up as passion. At the end of the day, it's not about Justin, or Benny, or the internet. It's about choosing yourself. Again, and again, and again. Selena isn't here to prove anything to anyone. She's living her story in real time, making mistakes, learning lessons, and doing it with a kind of grace that deserves a slow clap. So next time you're tempted to ask, why him or why now? Maybe flip it. Ask, why not now and why not someone who brings peace? Because love should feel like a warm hug, not a battlefield. And if Selena can find that, maybe there's hope for all of us. What do you think about Selena and Benny's relationship? Have you ever had to walk away from something that didn't feel natural? Let's talk about it in the comments speed balloon, because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to protect those small, meaningful moments.